used to think eating good or healthy meant it was super boring and bland, and actually because of that, I used to just not eat a lot of things, which is probably what led to a lot of my hormonal issues, my skin issues, gut issues, but I'm here to tell you that it's not. So I want to share some really easy, delicious meals that use the same core ingredients so that when you go to the grocery store, when you're stuck on ideas on what to cook for the week, you know exactly what to do. So just for an idea, this is kind of what I would normally pick up at the grocery store if I'm just, refreshing my fridge. I always like picking up some chicken breast or chicken tenders. I'm gonna show you how to marinate it. I love tuna. Tuna is so versatile and a great form of protein, and also eggs. I ran out of eggs. For different vegetables, cucumber, bell pepper, zucchini, broccoli, all of that I like to roast, and then some fats. So avocados, I always pick some up. And then here, yogurt, I like having for different breakfasts, but I'm also gonna show you how to make like a chicken marinade out of this. And I just picked up some more dill and some cherry tomatoes because you can like snack on them, but also put them in salads and stuff. And always sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are great to have all the time. So today I'm gonna show you how I prep my carbs and veggies, as well as 2 different sauces and some sides that you can just put all into your fridge and then take out and make a million different ways. Okay, let's start the prep. I like to pre-cook rice so I can have it at any time, and it's just right there, it's easy. 2 cups of rice in the rice cooker. Let it cool and into the container, and we're done. Next is eggs. I love my eggs. It's such an easy and delicious source of protein. I'm gonna boil 6 in my little egg boiler, and I'm gonna marinate half and then keep the other half to eat plain. For the marinade, I mince garlic, add some green onion, some sugar, about 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and about 1 cup of warm water, and then stir it all together till the sugar dissolves. Once the eggs are done, give them a nice relaxing ice bath. They deserve self-care too. And then put as many as you want in the marinade. And inside the fridge it goes. Okay, sweet potatoes. Every girly should be eating these. Get a fork and press like 4 to 5 holes all over the skin. This helps the steam to escape so it doesn't explode all over the oven. And roast at around 420 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. Then here's the secret to making the perfect sweet potato, guys. Take them out and put them in an ice bath for about 5 minutes. Sweet potato self-care. And then dab off the water and put them back into the oven at the same temperature for another 20 to 30 minutes. They'll be the butteriest, the smoothest, sweetest sweet potatoes you've ever eaten. And this is the secret that all the Korean and Japanese ajumas and grandmas and the stores do, so you want to try it. Okay, now veggies. I love a roast veggie situation. Whatever you get, chop them all up, put it in a pan, and I love using onion and garlic seasoning, salt, pepper, and olive oil. Ooh. So then I will just use my hands, rub and toss it well so it's all coated in that oil, a nice little veggie massage, and then put it in the oven for about 20 minutes or until you see it becomes, slightly golden and tinged. It's ready! Oh my gosh, this smells so good. And actually, when you roast the veggies, they dwindle down. Ever since I was young, I actually found such a hard time on how to incorporate enough fiber into my daily and weekly diet. And over the last couple of years recently, I learned how important that is, especially if you have hormonal issues, acne, and like PCOS. It's so important to get enough fiber. And as you guys know, I've been seeing my TCM doctor. Also, I've been talking to a registered dietitian from Nourish to help me actually understand what it is that I need, what I'm potentially doing wrong, and just ask any questions that I have about food related things, because everyone's kind of different, right? And I wrote in my little notebook that I wanted more control over balancing my hormones, specifically what I eat to help with that, how to continue regulating my cycle, and meal planning tips for gut health. Because remember, I went to my TCM doctor and he said I had gut inflammation, which was leading to a little bit of bloating and gas and discomfort and things like that. That was what I wanted. And then through the chat, she actually identified that on top of, everything that you said with PCOS, you really want to balance your blood sugar and insulin levels as the main two things to support your hormonal health. I just felt very understood without needing to say too much, because my registered dietitian that I picked was also specializing in PCOS and hormone health and meal planning. So with Nourish, it's basically a platform that has a bunch of registered dietitians, and you just pick one that matches your health goals, because they all specialize in something a little bit different, and it's covered by most health insurances. Normally, dietitians and nutritionists aren't covered by insurance. It's like a separate thing, but they wanted to make sure people, valued food as health, and I think that just fits so perfectly. And we are partnering with them today, and I think it's the perfect fit, because I've actually really loved using their app. So on the app now, I just take a photo and record what I've been eating. It's kind of like a little food diary. It's really fun. And what was super helpful is she gave me these almost cheat sheet or visual sheets. I didn't know this, but you need at least 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day. And let me tell you, I was not hitting that mark. For example, it says here, 1 cup of broccoli is only 4 grams. So a whole cup of broccoli in here is probably 2 cups. That's only 8 grams of fiber. That's still not enough. But an avocado has 10 grams. And a cup of berries has 8 grams. And I was like, oh my gosh. So she said my protein intake was actually pretty good, because I actually really love, chicken and meats and stuff. But I didn't know, because my favorite thing is tuna. 1 can of tuna, 25 grams. I think it's just such a helpful guideline. But overall, she was like, these will help you feel fuller. It'll help your hormones to balance. It'll make sure your gut and microbiome is going to be healthy and you feel, energized. They can also help you order labs like blood work and help you interpret those results if you need it. So if you're also interested in diving deeper into your own nutrition, eating habits, or get answers to your own lifestyle questions like me, check our link below to get started. Now I'm gonna make 2 of my favorite sauces. One is a sesame sauce that you can use on everything, on noodles, in salads, as a cucumber dressing. It's so good. I'm mixing tahini, soy sauce, vinegar, sugar, a bit of chili oil, chopped garlic, warm water, and mix. Now my other favorite sauce is to make a Greek yogurt dill. So we're gonna use Greek yogurt, chopped garlic, dill, olive oil, salt, and half a lemon juice, and just mix it all together. I'm telling you, this is so good. I could drink this. And it goes with everything. So guys, these are our 2 sauces, my favorite, and I just want to talk about yogurt for a sec, because for the longest time I thought because I had, lactose intolerance that I couldn't handle yogurt. And so I actually asked the registered dietitian if it's the same and if I could actually have it. And she said, yes, Greek yogurt is one of the best actually, because the live bacterial cultures in yogurt actually breaks down the lactose. So it's actually much easier to break down than milk. You won't actually have all those bloating and painful stomach like you do with other dairy products. So I thought that was cool to confirm, actually. Now for the protein, I actually love chicken breast, but you can use chicken thigh, chicken tenders, whatever it is that you prefer. And we're gonna marinate them in either a Ziploc bag if you have them, but I also have these which are reusable. And the cool thing about these is you can write what marinade is on the top. So today I want to do my favorite Asian one and Greek one, just for options throughout the week. All right, 2 marinades I like making is like an Asian honey garlic. Add chopped garlic, a bit of minced ginger, and honey. I like some sriracha, soy sauce. Mix it all together. Then the second marinade is a Greek yogurt. So some olive oil, Greek yogurt, garlic, paprika, oregano, salt and pepper, and some lemon juice. Honestly, with these marinades, you can kind of do whatever you like, and I just kind of go by how I feel. Stir it all up and we'll pour these into our baggies with our chicken, and you can keep them up to 3 days in the fridge before cooking. Chicken. Okay, slight crisis. I'm an idiot. I literally just said. And I put them into the wrong labels. So anyway, let me show you what you can do with these little stasher things, which is why I like them, is because it's a chalk, right? So you just wash them off and rewrite it. One thing you probably didn't know about me is I love tuna. I've loved tuna since I was very little. 1 can of tuna is 25 grams of protein. So this little guy, I'm gonna show you how I like to do a really easy tuna salad. There's 2 ingredients. You just need mayo and some mustard. Mix it all together, put it in the fridge. I'm obsessed with tuna because you can eat it in so many ways, on toast, in a salad, make onigiri. Literally, it's endless, and I'll show you all the different ways later. Okay, so we're done with all the prepping. Ready for my hungry week ahead. All right, so now this week, I'm gonna show you how I put together some of these meals that we've prepped for. And there's honestly so many different ways. Today, I'm gonna show you how I make a chicken bowl. One of my favorite things to buy and get is like a grain chicken bowl, like Dig or, Chipotle and things like that. So in a pan, just put some oil on there and we're gonna put the chicken on, cook it for about 5 minutes on each side, and it should be golden and crispy. I will say, if you're using chicken breast, I would cook it on the pan and finish it in the oven. But you can also use chicken thigh or any other cut that you prefer, like chicken tenders that are a little easier to cook and less thick. This smells so good. It is perfectly brown. Perfect. Then I'll just grab the rest of the stuff we made, heat it up. Cut up the chicken and arrange. I'm adding some cherry tomatoes as well and the yogurt sauce we made, and dill to garnish. Voila! Does this not look like the most delicious thing you've ever seen? Let's go eat. Quick little tip is you want kind of like a quarter of your plate to be carbs, another quarter to be protein, and then the other half to be fiber. So as a general rule of thumb. And that's what we have here. Dinner time. Tonight for dinner, I'm gonna make us the sesame soba noodles, and we're gonna make it with the honey soy chicken. I'm also gonna reheat the sweet potato, and we're gonna add the tamago, the eggs. Boiling the water for the noodles, and then I'm just gonna cook the chicken. Once again, I'm using chicken breast. It's on medium. And finish it in the oven if you can, otherwise the honey can burn because it's sugar. These are buckwheat noodles, and they're made from buckwheat, and they're delicious, and they actually come in like a bundle. For me, each serving is 1 bundle, so it kind of makes it easier for portions. Okay, so when your water's boiling, put them in. I prefer these buckwheat noodles over the thicker udon ones. The texture and the thickness is just perfect, and they cook in like 3 to 4 minutes. Super quick. When it's al dente, rinse them with a bit of cold water. Blink. Gonna let it rest and then we'll slice it up and put it in the bowl. Use as much or as little of that sesame sauce as you like. I like it really coated. Slice up the chicken. Add our eggs. I'm just missing like a bok choy or something. And garnish with green onion and sesame seeds if you really want to impress. Itadakimasu! Thomas is eating later, so I'm eating by myself. That is so good. Another really great thing about like cooking for yourself that took me time is like when you make a good meal, you feel so accomplished. Nothing more satisfying. I just got back from work and I am so hungry. These are like the perfect snack. Like I ate 2 hours ago, but it's too late to actually have a full-on second dinner. So I'm gonna heat up the sweet potato and eat 2 eggs. It is so perfect. This is my girls' dinner of dreams. I love eggs. I was literally so excited to see this in the fridge. Benefits of meal prep. Think. So good. My perfect sweet potato. Good morning. I have to head into the office, but I need to make a breakfast and some lunch prep, so I'm gonna show you how to use tuna in 2 ways. Milk bread, some sliced cheese into the toaster. Okay, I'm making my favorite type of toast. This literally keeps me full for so long and it's everything that I love on a piece of bread. Slice some avocado. Avocado is just so pretty. Add our tuna salad. Slice our egg nice and aesthetically. Salt and pepper. And voila. Yes. So good. An avocado toast with egg, either chicken, tuna. It's like my favorite thing in the world. Okay, using that same tuna, I'm prepping some pasta for the next couple of days. These bow tie ones are adorable. So just boil some pasta. A tip, always run some cold water as you pour out boiling water because it helps your drains from like cracking and temperature issues. Okay, so I have my cutesy pasta. I'm adding some Kewpie mayo or just any mayo you have, Dijon mustard, celery, bell peppers, the tuna we made, lemon juice, and mix. The only thing I'm missing is red onion, so you can dice and add that if you have it, and boom, we have a tuna pasta salad. How good does this look? Have it hot or cold, put it in the fridge for lunch or dinner. I'm bringing this to the office, so good. And there you have it, some of my favorite easy meal ideas for the week to help feeling full and balanced and to really help our bodies in blood sugar. Let me know which recipe you liked best and give it a like if you want to see more recipes because I have a lot. Bye for now, beauties.